Custodia, blasphemous. Custodia is a land steeped in sorrow, superstition, and suffering, where pain is considered sacred and penance is a divine path. Governed by a mysterious and wrathful force known as the miracle, the world is a twisted reflection of religious devotion taken to extremes. The cities and countryside are filled with grotesque imagery, crucified corpses, living statues, and self-mutilating pilgrims. Each region is ruled by its own cursed history, and even the holy are grotesque, deformed, or maddened. The people of Custodia cling to rituals, hoping to earn salvation through agony. It is a dark and tragic universe where faith manifests as torment, and divine intervention often comes in the form of curses. 2. Wallakia, Castlevania. Wallakia is a brooding, gothic realm haunted by the supernatural and plagued by war between humanity and Dracula's dark forces. Towering castles loom over windswept plains, moonlit villages hide in fear, and creatures of the night wander freely. Dracula's curse spreads death and darkness, disrupting the natural order and summoning demonic entities to walk the earth. Monster hunters, like the Belmont family, rise to challenge the night, armed with ancient relics and sacred weapons. Magic, bloodlines, and destiny intertwine in this world where history and myth blur. Wallakia is not just a setting for battle, it is a living, cursed land caught in a cycle of vengeance, sorrow, and heroic sacrifice. 3. Lothric, Dark Souls 3. Lothric is a kingdom crumbling under the weight of its own legends and failing light. A place where ancient thrones sit empty and time has lost meaning. It is overrun with undead, twisted knights, and fallen gods. Cities rise and fall atop one another, merging past and present into a decaying tapestry of ruin. Fire, the force that once sustained the world, is fading, and with it comes a spreading darkness. Undead warriors, cursed to rise again and again, roam the land seeking purpose or absolution. Lothric's world is cryptic and symbolic, full of faded glory, forgotten lore, and endless despair. It is a universe defined by tragedy and eternal cycles, where even heroes are doomed to fall. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Universe. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure spans generations and genres, each arc exploring new themes, powers, and timelines. The universe begins with Victorian-era vampire battles and evolves into modern-day psychic warfare. At its heart are the Joestar family members, each bearing the star-shaped birthmark and an indomitable will. Central to the universe are mystical powers, Haman, a breathing-based energy, and Stans, spiritual manifestations with unique abilities. These abilities allow for creatively intense battles that blend tactics with surreal spectacle. The world is flamboyant, stylish, and emotionally charged, with heavy doses of music references, mythology, and philosophy. Despite its humor and flair, JoJo's universe never shies away from serious stakes. Life, legacy, and fate are always on the line. 5. The Quiet Place Universe. In the world of A Quiet Place, silence is the only protection against swift and brutal death. Alien creatures known as Death Angels have decimated humanity, hunting solely by sound. These creatures are blind but possess armor-plated skin and lightning-fast reflexes, capable of tearing apart prey in seconds. Civilization has collapsed into an eerie hush. Abandoned cities, silent farms, and underground refuges define human survival. Families like the Abbotts must navigate this world with near-absolute quiet, walking barefoot, speaking in sign language, and preparing for even the most minute sounds. It's a universe built on constant dread and extreme caution, where survival means suppressing every instinct to scream. 6. Arrakis, Dune. Arrakis, the harsh desert planet at the center of Frank Herbert's Dune, is a world of extremes, scorching heat, deadly wildlife, and political warfare. Its endless dunes conceal titanic sandworms, whose movement reshapes the land and whose existence is tied to the production of the spice melange. The spice is the most valuable resource in the universe, enabling space travel and prolonging life, and thus every power vies for control of Arrakis. Despite its hostile surface, the Freeman people have adapted masterfully, living in hidden sieges and wearing stillsuits to reclaim every drop of water. Prophecy, religion, ecology, and destiny swirl in Arrakis' sands. It is more than a planet. It is the crucible where empires rise and fall. 7. The Wasteland, Mad Max. The Wasteland is the brutal, post-apocalyptic world of Mad Max, where civilization has burned out and survival is a day-by-day struggle. The remnants of humanity live in scattered strongholds or travel as nomads, scavenging the last drops of fuel and water. Nature has turned savage, and society has regressed into chaos ruled by warlords, gangs, and cults. Vehicles have become weapons, and battles are fought on highways of dust and blood. Max, a former lawman turned drifter, traverses this harsh world, haunted by loss and driven by instinct. The Wasteland is a place of fire and fury, where hope flickers like a candle in a sandstorm, and still people fight for redemption. 8. Skull Island, Kong Universe. Skull Island is an isolated, prehistoric world cut off from modern civilization, where nature has evolved unchecked and colossal creatures roam. Its dense jungles and hidden valleys are home to terrifying predators, including giant insects, reptilian beasts, and the massive ape known as Kong. The island is not merely wild, it's a living battleground of ecosystems that have survived since the dawn of time. Tribal peoples worship Kong as a god, seeing him as the protector of balance. Yet danger is constant, and survival is never guaranteed. Skull Island defies the laws of nature and science, acting as a living monument to the primal forces that shaped life. It is as much a character as the monsters it houses, teeming with mystery and untamed majesty.